The day didn't begin with a dramatic moment. It began quietly, like most battles do. She noticed him sitting by the window, staring at a future that hadn't even arrived yet, and somehow had already defeated him. Before the world could reject him, before life could say no, his mind had already whispered, "You're not enough." And that was the moment everything began to change. Welcome to Story of Becoming. She had always believed his struggles came from the outside, from unfair circumstances, missed chances, people who didn't understand him. She watched him work hard, dream deeply, and still walk as if he were carrying an invisible weight. Every failure hit him twice, once in reality and once again inside his thoughts. Whenever an opportunity appeared, hesitation followed. Whenever hope arrived, doubt showed up first. He didn't lack talent. He lacked trust in himself. One evening, after another long day, he said something that stopped her cold. "I already know how this will end," he sighed. Nothing had even begun. That's when she realized he wasn't afraid of failure. He was afraid of possibility. His mind kept rehearsing defeat so often that success felt unfamiliar, almost dangerous. She began listening more carefully. His words were full of limits. "I can't. It's too late. People like me don't win." Slowly, she understood the truth no one had ever told him. The strongest prison isn't built by life. It's built by thought. So she stopped arguing with his circumstances and started questioning his stories. "What if," she asked gently, "the voice holding you back isn't the truth, but just a habit?" At first he laughed it off, but the question stayed with him. For the first time, he noticed how quickly his mind rushed to worst-case scenarios, how every challenge became a verdict, how every mistake became an identity. Days passed. He began catching those thoughts mid-sentence, not fighting them, just watching. And in that space of awareness, something powerful happened. He realized thoughts weren't commands. They were suggestions. The world hadn't changed. His situation hadn't magically improved. But his response had. The next time fear spoke, he didn't obey it automatically. He acted anyway. Imperfect, uncertain, but moving. And something unexpected followed. Confidence. Not the loud kind. The quiet kind that grows when you prove to yourself that your mind doesn't control you unless you let it. She watched him stand a little straighter, speak a little slower. Doubt still visited, but it no longer owned the house. That's when she truly understood the lesson. Your mind can be your greatest enemy or your strongest ally. The difference is awareness. Most people don't lose because they aren't capable. They lose because they believe the wrong thoughts without questioning them. That day didn't change his life overnight, but it changed the direction of it. And sometimes that's all it takes. If this story spoke to you, remember this: your mind is powerful, but you are the one in control. Question the voice that doubts you. Train the one that believes in you. This is Story of Becoming, where growth begins within. Until next time, take control of your inner world and become who you were meant to be.